Okay, what up, everybody? It's your boy Lawless Law coming back to you. I've taken a long break. I know that some of you have been, wondering how come I haven't produced anything in a minute. It ain't been well. I haven't dropped anything really since August, and I'm going to explain why, as you can tell by the title on this video. Um, this past month, these past 2 months, to be honest, um has been the hardest time of my life right now, and I'm not gonna say I feel like I owe y'all an explanation because it's personal, but at the same time I know there's been a lot of people if little by little there's more people subscribing to my channel. I know they subscribe for one reason or another, and mainly it's because this is a channel where they want to see entertainment, you know. um but yeah, I lost my mother this past September. Actually, my family has lost a total of 5 family members between August and October, and my mother was one of them. Um, Literally, the day after my uncle's funeral, she ended up suffering from a stroke, and she spent the last 20 something days in the hospital up to September 19th. Me and my sister were taking care of her when she came home, but it didn't last more than 24 hours. She died. I think she had a aneurysm or something. I watched it, and she died in my arms. And it's just been real crazy, man. Me and my mother wasn't past couple of years wasn't that close. I didn't hate her or nothing, but we wasn't that close. Several reasons we would bump heads a lot, but I loved her. And that past month I've been back and forth at the hospital. September, back and forth at the hospital, where we really started to connect again. But unfortunately, I think she knew, and I knew too. But yeah, it's been rough, man. Been real rough, and honestly, I just couldn't concentrate on any type of work, bro. Just couldn't. I wish I could have, but I just wasn't in my right mind state throughout the whole thing. So we buried her on the 20th, not the 20th, she died on the 20th of September. On the 29th, we almost didn't have enough to do so. She didn't have insurance, but we were blessed with a lot of good people in our life, and we managed to give her a proper burial with her family, with the rest of her family. And right now, since this past month, because I really actually did have plans for this month, especially for the Hustle Hard game that I came up with. I really want to see them grow, really want to see them take off. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. But all that just happened. My aunt died of cancer September 6th. That was hard because there was an issue with about if we should tell our mother while she was in the hospital trying to recover from this stroke. And to be honest, she was actually recovering quicker than most people would after a big stroke. Okay? She was still able to recognize people. She was still able to Well, for a minute, of course, she couldn't talk. Her right arm, she couldn't move it. She she could still move her left leg. This is at the beginning. She couldn't talk. She couldn't really see out right her right eye. Blood clot had traveled to her to the left hemisphere of her brain, and it caused all those issues. But over the week, she was actually recovering speech little by little. She was talking like a baby. You could think the words, but you can't get them out. That's what she was going through. She was able to walk a little bit, and she even managed to start being able to swallow, even though she only eat mashed up foods or whatever. But for her situation, she was actually recovering quite well. But still, it was a lot of damage done, man. It was fucking me up, cause in my opinion, the stroke broke my mother. And even though people were telling me, it's normal to go through all that, over time those functions will recover. But my mother, she also had other health issues. And the stroke was just the icing on the cake. I wanted to be hopeful, but I just honestly, and I think she knew too, which is part of the reason why me and her both pretty much, we weren't beefing that bad. I mean, we talked, we did stuff, but it wasn't as close as I wish it could have been. But I think we washed a lot of stuff under the bridge because of the situation. It angers me that it had to come to a stroke to do all that, but this is the card that we were dealt. And we made the best of it as we could for that short period of time. But honestly, I think we and her both knew. It kind of tripped me out because I had like 3 dreams prior to that. Prior to her death, of her dying. I had 3 dreams back to back that kept waking me up in the middle of the night of her dying. And when the shit was happening, that shit was fucking me up. It's crazy as hell, man. Real crazy shit. So it's been rough. I felt that I can't get no work done until after the healing starts. Of course, I had to go through the process, y'all. I couldn't fuck with anything. I just couldn't. But I was still thinking of ideas. I never stopped thinking of ideas because at the end I have to move on. I have to move forward. And this is very big territory that I'm taking on here. Okay? So I started working on, I need better equipment, I need better stuff. Even though I'm working, I don't really want, I still got to use those resources to take care of other important things. And I need a lot of stuff to make this project a lot bigger. So I will be starting a crowdfunding campaign on Indiegogo. But I'm going to save that for another video because I'm actually trying to build, I'm in the middle of building an Indiegogo video for that. So I'll go into details about that, all I need in that video. But for this one, I'm just really just opening myself up a little bit. I know y'all don't know me. Most of y'all don't know me like that. But like I said, I felt like, I should at least give y'all this. I'm not saying that y'all knocking my door down for the next video or some shit. Because these things, they take time. And I want to try to cut down on that time as much as possible, y'all. thinking of new stuff, and just the process of making it. Because I'm a one-man team, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I should have more people, but I don't have that kind of money to afford a staff and shit like that. And even though a couple of people have claimed they'll donate to me, honestly, they haven't. You know, they'll talk. I don't need talkers, y'all. I mean, if y'all want to, y'all, you do it. Just do it. But don't tell me you will and then you don't. Because that, I don't care for that. I don't do, you know, just give me a pat in the back and move on. But don't talk big and then don't do it. That's a pet peeve of mine. I'm not saying y'all obligated to do shit for me. But if you're going to talk about it, be about it. You dig what I'm saying? So that's just my thing. So I don't know how this campaign is going to go. But hopefully I'll get something. But in the meantime, I don't know. It's a big crossroads. It's a big fucking question mark. How far can I take this thing? You know, it's scary. But I gotta brave it because the way things are, especially when it comes to money, it's real shaky nowadays. Nowadays you have to do something big. And that's what I'm aiming for. Because really, what else do I have to do? You know what I'm saying? But with all that being said, it's like I said, I'll go into that when I release my Indiegogo campaign. But for now, I'm just letting y'all know this is what's been going on. And thank you for taking the time to listen to me. I appreciate it. And I'm going to do my best to stay strong and keep things going. I have a little sister to take care of. And, you know, because she's taking it the hardest too. Because they were close, man. They were real best friends. She's going through it hard every day. You know, so I'll get at y'all later on, and hopefully things better days to come. So take it easy, y'all. Peace out.